Welcome to the Lady Line, brought to you by Co-Ed Communications. $2 for the first minute, $2 each additional minute. Have a great time. Press 1 to go to the conference. Press 2 to replay your session ID number. Press 3 to go one-on-one. Hello. This is Melinda. Who is this?
Hi. Hi, Melinda. My name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley.
Well, hi, Gilbert. What's on your mind?
Well, I've been a naughty boy.
What have you done?
Well, I watched the Madonna video on TV last night with my pants down. I've been a naughty boy.
Well,
I deserve punishment.
Well, what would you like to have done to you?
Well, how about if I boink myself on the head with the phone?
You want to boink yourself on the head with a phone?
Yes, but you have to tell me to do it, though.
All right. Gilbert,
Uh-huh.
why don't you boink yourself on the head with the phone?
Oh. Oh. That hurts.
I think it might.
I've been a naughty boy again, though.
What else?
You know what else I did?
What?
I went to the grocery store this morning, and I took out my dentures, and I sucked a tube of Colgate toothpaste dry, and then I stuck it back in the box, and I left without paying for it. I've been a naughty boy.
I'd say you have.
I think I need punishment.
What do you want done this time?
I think I should have my head boinked by the phone again, but you have to tell me to do it.
Boink yourself in the head with the phone.
Oh, that smarts. Well, but you know what, Melinda?
What, Gilbert?
I've been a naughty boy again. You know what else I did?
What?
I put on a trench coat over my nice three-piece suit, and I went out and I flashed people as a businessman.
Well, I'd say that's naughty.
Well, I deserve punishment. You know what I think ought to be done to me this time, though?
You're not going to boink yourself, are you?
Yeah, twice. But you have to tell me to do
You
it.
need to, yeah, okay. Gilbert, you've been a naughty boy.
I've been a naughty boy.
I think you ought to boink yourself twice.
Twice.
In the head.
Oh.
Are you all right?
I wish I had a softer phone. Oh, I've been a naughty boy again. You know what else I did?
I'm afraid to ask.
I went to the bus station, and for $1, you know they have those little picture booths that'll take 3 pictures of you for $1.
Uh-huh.
Well, I went in to one of those booths, and I put the money in, and then I hid from the camera, and I left the pictures in the slot. So now the next person that comes in will think they're invisible.
And you deserve
I deserve punishment for that. I know, because I've been a naughty boy.
Maybe this time you should be spanked.
Spanked? No, that's not harsh enough. I need to be boinked in the head 3 times by the phone this time. But I can't do it unless you tell me to do it. You got to tell me to do it. You got to. That's why I'm calling. I'm paying money for you to tell me to do it.
All right, Gilbert.
What do you want me to do, Melinda?
Boink yourself 3 times in the head with the phone.
Oh!
Gilbert? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh. Melinda? Melinda?
Yes?
I've been a naughty boy.
I'm sorry.
You know what else I did?
Well, I'm sorry, Gilbert, but your time is up.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Well, bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Just one more time. Ooh.
Bye.
Well, I met this girl, she's beautiful, a goddess, and smart too, I'm talking a genius with a capital J. I want to ask her out, but I don't want to seem too eager, so I'm thinking like, I'll send her a letter, But then I remember, I can't write. So I think, okay, I'll call her on the phone.
You must dial all 7 digits before your phone call will be answered.
Then all of a sudden it come to me. Send her a piano player. But I thought, that's stupid. Besides, where am I going to find a piano player this time of night? So I'm thinking to myself, okay, she got flowers. What else does she need? And I come up with it.
Yes.
This is for you. Careful it don't slop out of the bucket.
What is it? Oh, it stinks to high heavens. Get
Right.
that out of here. I mean, get it out. Get it out now.
You're going to be sorry. This stuff is really good for your plants. Fish emulsion. Or when she already has flowers. Fish emulsion from Burbank Allied Industries.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me sick? I just want to dip myself in beer batter, crank up the Fry Daddy, and singe my medallions to a crispy golden brown. It's all these loud-mouthy broads. It's always griping about how it's up to the woman to take care of the birth control. My old lady Pearl, she even had this quiz out of one of them magazines, Cosmo, I think it was, supposed to test your man's know-how on such stuff. Pearl says, barring condoms, men don't know the first thing about contraceptives. So I told her to fire away with them questions, and I'd show her Earl Pitts is a sexually educated man of the 90s. Well, first she yells out, rhythm method. Well, that's easy. Every man knows the rhythm methods when you try to set the mood by flopping on a Hank Williams Jr. album on the turntable, and you hit that wrong speed, it comes off like chipmunks gone country, and you can't keep a pace, and you get frustrated. And then, of course, Pearl shakes her head in disbelief of my knowledge on the subject. She said, all right, Earl, what's oral contraception? Another easy one. I know oral means talking. So I said, oral contraception is when you try sweet-talking some young thing with smooth lines like, I have never seen black roots what come in so lovely, baby. Or, hey, you know, nicotine-stained fingernails have always been a turn-on for me. So now I'm feeling pretty good because I've gone 2 for 2 when she throws an IUD at me. Well, that's a little more complex, but the IUD is basically when it's last call down at the bar and the lights is down low and you pick up some babe. And when you get her out in the parking lot under the security lights, you see she's got the IUD. Incredibly ugly disease. So you hop in your truck and you get the hell out of there. Wake up, America! I think it's the women what's sexually stupid. I mean, that magazine quiz completely left out that early withdrawal technique lots of guys use. You know, where your old lady plans a romantic evening for 2 and you take off fishing early. I'm Earl Pitts, American Pizza.
This last year in the comics, Superman and Lois Lane got married. Wonder what the wedding night was like.
Well, Lois, we're finally husband and wife. Wasn't it a lovely wedding?
How can you call it lovely after Lex Luthor and his thugs beat up half the wedding party?
But the cake was good. But I have something I have to tell you. I'm Superman.
In your dreams.
I am Superman. Didn't you think it was funny every time trouble arose and Clark Kent vanished?
Oh, I thought you had a weak bladder.
I know it's hard for you to believe since these glasses I wear are an incredibly good disguise. But watch what happens when I remove them. I turn into Superman.
Oh, Superman. Let me change into something a little more comfortable.
Oh, boy, this is it. I hope she puts on something sexy I can see through. What am I talking about? I can see through anything. Anything but lead.
I hope you like my lead nightie.
Evidently, the odds were lower than I thought. Join me now, Lois, for a night of wedded bliss.
Being a family show, we edited this tape, but now we join the action 2 minutes later.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lois. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before.
Yeah, and the check's in the mail.
Oh.
Man of Steel. Ha!
Listen, my super hearing detects movement in our closet. Present yourself, evildoer.
It's me, Jimmy Olsen.
Come out of the closet, Jimmy.
If you insist, you muscle-bound hunk, you.
Jimmy,
I'm sorry if I disappointed you, Miss Lane.
you wouldn't be the first.
Oh, come off it.
What does she mean by that?
Nothing. Be gone, cub reporter. I have husbandly chores to perform. Now, where were we, Lois? Drat. While she sleeps, I'll caress her soft face, her soft shoulders, her quivering hidden microphone. Hidden microphone.
Miriam.
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley, and I would like to get a flight from St. Louis to Los Angeles. My sister is employed in Los Angeles, and I'd like to get a seat in the no peanut section.
Okay. Gilbert is your first name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Gardy, are you a member of the Frequent Flyer program?
Oh, no, I'm not a member of any clubs. Do you have meetings and things?
No. Listen, you...
I have a little time on my hands. I'm a retired eccentric here at the...
Wait just a moment.
Yes,
just
ma'am.
one moment.
Okay.
You said your sister is what in Los Angeles?
She's employed.
Employed where in Los Angeles?
She's a hooker. And she's doing very well.
Okay, what does that got to do with what you want to do?
I'd like to fly out there to see her.
Okay. What's your area code and phone number, sir?
Well, I don't have a phone at home. That's why I'm calling from work.
Okay.
I don't like them at home because, you know, people call you
Sir,
at night.
slow down. Wait a minute. I don't need to know that. Just
I'm
one
so
moment.
sorry. I don't need to...
What day did you want to go and from what city?
Well, I'm not really sure. All I like to make sure of is I get a seat in the no peanut section.
Well, what day did you want to sit in the no peanut section, sir?
I'd like to sit there, I think, the 30th.
The 30th of April?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And out of what city?
I'd like to fly out of St. Louis. So I'll be going to St. Louis.
Okay. We want to leave in the morning or the afternoon, sir?
I'd much rather leave in the afternoon because I'd be driving in the morning.
Is that a 3:20 p.m. or 7:30?
I'd like 3:20.
Okay. One person only?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What day would you want to return home?
I'd like to return home in 1 week.
Okay. If you go the 30th.
If she let me stay that long, if you know what I mean.
You can stay as long as you like because it's your trip.
I know, but see, my sister may not want me to stay that long.
Oh, well, it's up to between you and her. You want to come back on the 7th of May?
I'll try that.
Okay. Morning or afternoon?
I'd like to try in the morning.
That's a luncheon flight. It will not be breakfast.
There would not be any peanuts on there. I could get in a no peanut section there.
Just one moment, sir. How old are you?
I am 71.
Okay, hold on. Narnie, how are you going to pay for this?
Well, how about a trade? I got a couple of gerbils in heat.
Like, what type of credit card?
I don't have a credit card.
Are you going to pay cash then, or whatever?
Well, do you have any kind of a no peanut fare?
Well, I don't know what a no peanut fare is, but here, let me give you the best fare we have.
All right.
It's a non-refundable. Can you buy your ticket by tomorrow? You can get it for $387 if you buy it by tomorrow. Or by today, 14 days before. Or if you don't want to do that and you want to buy it when you get there, it's $1,027.80. You have your choice.
Boy. Let me see if I can get the money and let me call you back.
Well, let me put a hold on it. Hold on for once. Don't do anything yet. Hang on.
Okay.
It's non-refundable unless there's illness or death, okay?
If I die, I wouldn't care. Now, this would be a no peanut flight. There wouldn't be any peanuts served on this flight.
Well, I'm not saying no peanuts. I don't know if they serve peanuts or not.
There must be some kind of a flight that they don't serve peanuts on.
Well, I don't know what that is. We don't have. You probably get something, but let's not say you're going to do it going to L.A., okay?
Well, could I leave my number and you could ask everyone who called if they're going to be eating peanuts?
No, we're not going to do it like this. We're going to do it this way.
I understand, yeah. That would be too much trouble, probably.
Just slow down one moment.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, because you couldn't ask everyone if they had, and if they were, I'd like to sit next to someone who had not consumed any peanut butter products in the last 2 weeks.
Well, okay. You can't just select people and tell them they can or cannot have certain things on the flight. Okay?
I could ask them, I said, have you had any peanut products or have you cooked in peanut oil in the last 2 weeks? And if they say, yes, I can just move.
What's the difference? The thing about peanuts.
Well, my mother ran off with the guy who used to wear that Mr. Platter's peanut costume at the shopping center when I was a child.
Okay, well, that has nothing to do with today, okay? That was whatever. No, that's history.
I inadvertently caught Mr. Peanut and my mother together once. I should have realized that I was only 7 years old, but somehow I think I should have known when I came home from school early for lunch one day and I saw the peanut mobile in the driveway. I was always wondering at that time, how he could drive the peanut mobile wearing that big buxom peanut costume. Well, let me tell you, he could do a lot of things in that Mr. Peanut costume, and one of them is imprinted in my mind. I'm trying to stop thinking about it, but my psychiatrist says I have peanut envy.
Okay.
Oh, well, Mother was always a sucker for a man in a monocle.
Well, that's something you may want to discuss with other family members. Let's take care of the airline business right now.
I'll talk to my sister about this.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can call right now and see if I can borrow the money.
Right. Okay.
So let me get them. They're the ones I was going to ask about this.
Okay.
And I thank you. You've been very nice.
Thank you, Mr. Gnarley.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Tonight, on A Current Affair.
Come on, baby, please.
I can't. My husband, Doc Fong, would object.
Oh, come on, baby. Who's gonna know?
You do not understand. Rabbi Leibowitz says infidelity is wrong.
But, baby, I need you.
The Gestapo will hunt you down like a dog.
Baby.
Besides, my lover Doreen is the jealous type.
Please.
Okay, I'll do it. But it's going to cost you.
Married Chinese, Jewish, American, neo-Nazi, lesbian prostitutes. Are they being exploited? Find out tonight on A Current Affair. You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me a slagger? I just want to stuff pottery clay up my nostrils, stick my nose in a kiln, and invent the highly prized ceramic booger collection. I'll tell you what makes me sick. It's the smell of my own feet. Yeah, my daddy didn't give me much to go on in this life, but he did give me the pit's feet. Did you ever eat roast chicken and then throw the carcass in the kitchen garbage and then leave on a 2-week vacation, forget about it, and come back and, well, that's how my feet smell. And I ain't just bragging, neither. Now, my old lady Pearl's beside herself trying to solve the riddle of the pit's pew. She probably invested more in powders and deodorants and foot lotions in the past 10 years than she spent on food. She pretty much had it when I took my shoes off on the back porch and the neighbor's dog come over and rolled all over my shoes. You know how dogs got that natural instinct to roll around dead things. Pearl said no man on earth got worse smelling feet than me. And I think I know why. See, it's a little known fact, but your feet is the only natural escape hatch for an excess of male hormone. You know that testosterone. Yeah, you build up so many male hormones, and they naturally got to leak out somewhere. And for most of your virile men, it leaks right into your shoes. Ergo, I must be the biggest stud on earth, 'cause I got to smell his feet. Wake up, America! You won't drive some women wild. You just wipe a moist, used sock behind your ear. I'm telling you, it drives them crazy with pleasure. I'm Earl Pitts, American. Pitts off.
White House.
Yes, my name is Jim Scott. I'm with the Flexco Vinyl Siding Corporation, and I'm taking a homeowner survey. Do you live in a brick or wood house?
Sir, this is a switchboard.
I'm new at this. This is my first call.
Well, sir, you're reaching the White House switchboard in Washington, D.C.
White House?
Yes.
Do you realize that you can change that plain old weather-beaten white exterior into a beautiful burnt almond siding that could make your White House a showplace? Oh. She must be putting me through to the man of the house. It's amazing they got switchboards in homes these days, I'll tell you.
Public relations.
Well, I'll start over again. I'm with the Flexco Vinyl Siding Corporation, where our motto is, when your house starts to peel, do not squeal. Use our vinyl siding. Oh, how happy you will feel. We will save you money on paint.
Excuse me?
Yes. Do you live in a brick or a white house?
No, this is the White House.
Do you realize we can change that plain old weather-beaten white exterior into a beautiful burnt almond siding?
Sir, this is the home of the President of the United States.
Oh, the White House.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Well,
I'm doing a survey. I'm new into telemarketing. I've had to take a job on. I'm a retired eccentric. I was living with my Uncle Riley, who was married to Aunt Harriet. Aunt Harriet died last week, and
yes.
Uncle Riley is very excited about getting to ride in a long black limo, but he hasn't thought about paying the bills, so I've taken on this job. Do you think that Mr. Bush has had, I know he's got a lot on his mind, but do you think that the president's had time to think about the benefits of vinyl siding, which comes in 4 luxurious designer colors: Toppy, Mauve, Pusey, and Magneta? We have a special offer today with every vinyl siding purchase. Your name goes into the hopper for our free drawing. You can be the grand prize winner of our Swiss Army phone with the fold-out Ginzu knife. Hello? Would you like for us to send you our free informational booklet?
No, sir.
It has vinyl. It's called Vinyl Siding of the Stars. In it, you would find pictures of the homes of celebrities who have chosen the plush, opulent vinyl siding lifestyle. For instance, on page 23, here's Phil Rizzuto.
We're not interested, sir.
And on page 14, you would find Bob Taft. So, as you see, this is your chance of a lifetime.
Sir, we have to use these phones for other purposes.
Wait, there's an answer in my sales pitch for when someone says that. Wait. Oh, what other purpose could be more important than a chance to have your White House beautifully vinyl sided? I think they hung up. Oh, well, I missed out on that sale. Oh. name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley. Do you have an emergency consumer service advice department?
One moment.
Thank you.
Consumer Affairs.
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley, and I need some advice concerning my vacuum cleaner.
Concerning your vacuum cleaner?
Yes. Can you help me?
I'll try.
Do you have an emergency cutoff switch if the power switch is not working?
You say, is there an emergency cutoff switch?
Yes. See, I don't know if you can tell the hose is. I have the hose of my vacuum cleaner. It's stuck in a very, very sensitive area of my body.
It's stuck what?
It's stuck. In a very sensitive area of my body. And I need to cut it off, but I know what you're thinking. I'm not a kinky person. I'm not.
Mary?
I'm trying to hit. Help me. Hello?
Yeah, hold on a minute, sir. Stay there, sir.
Yeah. I can't pull it loose because it hurts when I pull it. Well, it kind of hurts, and then it kind of doesn't hurt.
How did you get it there, sir?
Well, I fell over. I'm not a kinky person. I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking that, well, there's one of these weirdos. But I fell over my dog, the amazing Crepso.
You fell over your dogs, and how did the hose get connected there?
Well, I was vacuuming in the nude. And that doesn't mean I'm some kind of kinky weirdo, you know. But I fell over my dog, the amazing Crepso. And I got the hose stuck in a very vital and sensitive area. Ooh. There's a very thin line between pleasure and pain. And then I tried to cut it off on the switch, but the switch won't work. Listen, I've hit the switch now.
Well, I just unplug it.
Do what?
Just unplug the cleaner.
Unplug it.
And that'll stop the suction.
Well, feel like a cigarette now.
If you unplug the cleaner, that'll stop your motor.
Now, I'll tell you, sir, that was a stroke of genius on your part. Unplug it. Why didn't I think of that?
Did it help?
It helped. It's fine now.
Okay, now just take the hose off.
Oh, yeah. It just kind of fell off when I did that.
Yeah.
I cut it off.
Okay.
Boy, I'll tell you. Well, now all I had to do was I feel so silly because all I had to do was unplug it.
Yeah.
But see, I didn't think of that because, it was a moment of crisis and I was near the phone book, and so I decided to call.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Actually, it was. Now that I know how to, take it off, it wouldn't matter if I did it again. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Well, thank you very. You've been very helpful.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Okay, I think I'll try this again. Okay.
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 Bye.
Okay.
The following message is brought to you as a public service.
Timmy, look! Your old man got a bite.
My gosh, Dad, it looks like a baby blue whale.
The National Association of Sports Fishermen, along with the Japanese Maritime Council, urge you to teach your children about endangered species.
You're right, son. It's a baby blue whale. And did you know there are only a few of these magnificent creatures left in the world?
If we don't act now, these gentle giants will disappear forever.
What are we gonna do with it, Dad?
Just lay it over there beside the baby humpback and those two little sperm whales we got this morning.
Save the whales. Collect the entire set.
This message brought to you as a public service by this station. Do you sometimes have trouble understanding the pulpit pontifications of the good book?
Flock, he that knoweth himself shall be ring-straked, and all the rams upon which he leapt shall seize his sight, and cause him to let loose his very bowels among men.
What do these words really mean?
Listen, pervert, between you and Pee Wee Herman, ain't gonna be enough seeing eye dogs to get either one of you from the front door to the toilet.
Now it's clear, because now we have the Earl Pitts Biblical Translation. Here's another example. Listen.
Yea, if a man wandereth into his own abode, having consumed all manner of spirits, yet shall he invoke her wrath, and she shall hold high the pillar of solid oak, with which she shall soften his countenance.
Translated.
Earl Pitts, the next time you come home drunk, don't you be surprised if you end up wearing a rolling pin to work the next day.
The Earl Pitts Biblical Translation is so clear, even children understand it.
And there came unto the land of Gath a Philistine named Goliath, whose height was 6 cubits and a span. And David did challenge this giant by saying unto him, I am come from the Lord who sent me.
Daddy, I don't understand what he's talking about.
Simple, AJ. See, there's this blowhard, maggot-faced, know-it-all towelhead named Goliath. And one day Goliath came across this bright young American named David. And David says to Goliath, hey, banana breath, if brains was chicken feed, you'd be up to your neck in dead hens.
With the Earl Pitts Translation, you'll have no problem separating the wheat from the chaff.
Yea, I did clove unto the foul-smelling wench, and offer her many gold coins to perform all manner of repulsive acts, which were unseemingly, and yet did give me pleasure.
Earl, what part of the Bible is that from?
That ain't from the Bible, Pearl. That's Jimmy Swaggart. He's talking about his date last night.
Oh.
Look for it in bookstores everywhere. The Earl Pitts Biblical Translation.
And now, Out of the Closet Productions presents... Hello, I'm Bruce.
And I'm Stevie, and welcome to our show. We call it Two Gay Guys. I love the way we say that together, Stevie.
Yes.
It's so
Bouncy.
chirpy,
Chipper.
zippy,
Gay. But Stevie Cakes.
Yes, Brucey Buns.
Bummer.
Downer.
Chiller.
Crummer.
Weeper.
Gas pain.
Worse.
Worse than gas pain? What?
Steve, I've gone straight.
You've what?
I met this wonderful girl and...
Girl, oh my God, it's not a girl.
I'm sorry, Steve, it just happened.
Maybe it's not too late.
Her name is Donna.
Wait, I can be a girl.
She has the most beautiful smile.
I'll borrow one of my sister's dresses.
And her laugh.
And buy some makeup. I love makeup.
It's the sexiest laugh I've ever heard.
Oh, who am I kidding?
She's got front bumpers that don't stop.
It's no use.
I'm talking Night of the Living Bazongas here, Pilgrim.
I might as well kill myself.
I tell ya, Steve, you oughta give this girl thing a shot.
I'll just stretch this condom over my head until I suffocate.
You know, Steve, maybe we oughta change the name of this show.
Change the name of this show?
One gay guy and one straight guy.
Oh.
Or maybe we'll call it one straight guy and a corpse with a condom on his head. Tune in next time as Donna says...
Bruce, I just can't believe you had Stevie mounted.
Trust me, Donna. He would have wanted it that way.
Hollywood Fantasy Vacations.
Well, yes, hello. My name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley, and I'm calling to inquire about your Hollywood fantasy trip.
Oh, where did you hear about our trip?
Well, I heard about it through the grapevine, so to speak. There are some people at the home. I live at this St. Piers and Nora Golden Buckeye community, and we're mostly retired eccentrics here. And a few people were talking about it, and I got the number. And just let me say, I don't think you could have made it any more perfect. Acting and voice lessons, although I've got a pretty good voice. Everyone says so.
Well, I would agree, sir. What's your name again?
Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley. Actually, you know, now what do you get on this trip now?
Well, sir, we fly you to Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to give you acting and voice lessons.
Acting and voice lessons,
Yes,
yes.
and then you actually get to tape a scene with Elliot Gould.
Yeah. Oh, Elliot Gould?
Yes.
Whoa. I actually would tape a scene with Elliot Gould, the star of MASH. He must be doing well.
When would you like to make the trip, sir?
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, I'm still trying to get my heart from fluttering about, taping a scene with Elliot Gould. You know, he's one of my favorites. I mean, this isn't someone who just looks like Elliot Gould.
That's right.
Well, okay, I'm a little nervous now. I wonder if I can do this. Let me give you a couple of samples of my acting, and you tell me if you think that I could pull this off.
Well, you really don't have to do that.
Well, no, I insist. I don't want to embarrass you, because if you sign me up and I come out there and I don't do very well, then you might be embarrassed. And I'd rather have you sure that I can do this. Let's see, what could I act? Oh, have you seen those commercials on TV for Life Call?
I'm not sure.
You know what they say? I have fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now, those are my favorites, and I've studied the line quite a bit. I'll try that for you, okay? First, I'll give you a dramatic reading, just a normal dramatic reading as they would do that. I have fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, that's very good.
Thank you. I'd like now to try. I'll try it by accentuating different words and see how it's, I have fallen and I can't get up. Or, I have fallen and I can't get up. How about this one? I have fallen and I can't get up.
That's real good.
Thank you. Now let me give you a comedic reading on that, a joyous comedic reading on that.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
I have fallen. I can't get up. And now this is the tearful one, you know. I am fallen and I can't get up.
That's very good, sir. Now, here's what we need to do.
I haven't given you my frightened version of it yet. Like a horror show. Okay. I have fallen and I can't get up.
Okay.
Operatic. Me. I have fallen. I have fallen. And I can't get up.
Sir.
And finally, my most acclaimed interpretation. Romantic. I have fallen. Ooh. And I can't get up. Ooh. What do you think of that?
Well, that's wonderful,
See,
Mr. Gilbert.
I'm
Is that
Mr.
right?
Gnarley, Gnarley.
I'd like to get your address.
Yes. By the way, one more thing I'd like to tell you is I would not remove my clothes even for Elliot Gould.
Can I get your address, sir?
Well, I'll tell you this. This seems to be just exactly what I'm looking for. This could be my big break, don't you think?
Yes. If
Well,
I get your address.
I'll tell you what. Here's how we're going to seal the deal. I'm going to let my people give your people a call, okay? And for being so nice, I'd like to send you an autographed picture if you'd like one. I have some in various stages of dress. A guy named Maplethorpe took them of me.
Well, sir, let me send you the brochure.
Well, I'll tell you what. I better talk to my agent, Marlon Flats. He's my agent.
I'm not.
R2.
I'm not.
Shh. Well, he is. Don't let him tell you that. Yeah, I'm going to let Marlon Flats give you a call on this, my agent. Have my people contact your people, and we'll do lunch. Okay?
Okay.
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 Goodbye.
Okay. You've been very nice. Okay. Okay.
Hi, I'm professional fiance Marla Maples. And guess what? Donald and I are on again. Oh, I know it's hard to keep up. First we were, then we weren't, then we were and I got the rock, then we weren't and I hid the rock, and now we're going to football games together. So why does he keep coming back, you ask? Oh, that's easy. It's 'cause I take care of my man and his special needs. See, I'm only in my 20s, but Donald is a middle-aged man of 40-something, so that means he has to watch his fat, cholesterol, and sodium intake. That's why I insist on wearing only Heart Smart brand edible panties. See, Heart Smart brand edible panties are made of a natural strawberry byproduct substance, much like that found in fruit roll-ups. Of course, the fruit makes them kind of sticky, but that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make for my Donald's health.
This has been a message from your local strawberry growers. Real food for real people. You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so angry? I want to floss with something you'd find on Clarence Thomas's Coke can. I've seen this story about how much money entertainers is paid. Like Michael Jackson makes about $1 billion a year, and that hooter shaking Madonna's making about $1 billion a year too. Fact is, your highest paid entertainer in the country is singers. Sold! I pulled out my old guitar. I'm starting my new career as a country singer. Here's a little song I wrote. I think it says a lot about the way a lot of people feel. Violets is blue, roses are red. So let's dig up Elvis, see if he's dead. I say let's dig up Elvis and see if he's dead. They claim he's in Michigan or Kansas. They say I think he's at Graceland in a state of decay. So let's dig up Elvis and see that he's dead. Let's pop open that coffin and take us a whiff. He ought to smell putrid if Elvis is stiff. So let's dig up Elvis and see that he's dead. I said let's dig up Elvis and put them rumors to bed. Let's dig up Elvis and see if he's dead. Everybody, let's dig up Elvis and see that he's dead. Eat your heart out, Mundo Earwood. Wake up, America! Thank you. You people are beautiful. I know you all applaud, and I love you. Thank you. I'll be up here next weekend at the Lent Festival in Davenport, Iowa. Thank you. I'm Earl Pitts, American. Engelbert Humperdinck, you eat your heart out, team. Be it so.
TMS Access, can I help you?
Why do you want to know? I bet you're recording this conversation to play back later on the radio to humiliate me. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry I said that. I don't know why I said that. My name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley, and I got your number. I live at the St. Piers and Golden Buckeye community here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I wanted to call. I had some questions for you.
All right.
Regarding this, and
All right.
I'm afraid to talk to you about this because you're going to laugh. I don't want you to laugh at me.
Okay, I won't.
I think that I have PMS.
Okay, it's possible that could be some, feelings that you have each month.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's stupid. How can a man have PMS? See, I was laughing at myself. I get so angry so easy. I get so sad. And then I get happy. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Bow, what a wonderful day.
What type of symptoms do you have?
Well, I'm very happy sometimes. I'll be very happy. And then I just get real sad, Be very happy, just very sad, And I just tend to be moody.
Okay, well, if you want to give me your name again and address, we can send some information
Thank you.
on it for you.
My name is Gilbert Gnarley. Thank you for being so nice. You didn't laugh at me. My name is Gilbert Gnarley.
No, that's fine.
G-N-A-R-L-E-Y.
Okay. And the address that we can mail some information to you to help you out?
Yes, my address, 1111 St. Gregory, Cincinnati, 45202. I think I got PMS from a toilet seat.
Okay, that probably isn't too likely.
Well, I think, is it contagious?
No, it's not.
So where I live, we went on a field trip here to the Pell Mall in Cincinnati, and I used the public facilities, but the men's room was out of order, so we all had to use the ladies' room. And there's a woman in our group, and in fact, it's the woman who gave me your number, and I can't use her name. She's asked me not to, because she has spoken more than once to people there. And, I used it right after she did, and I think that I must have got it from her.
Okay, it's not contagious, though.
Well, what are you, some kind of expert on PMS? Of course you are. That's why I called you. Boy, these mood swings are killing me. So, you can't get PMS from a toilet seat, huh?
No, would be not real likely.
Okay. Well, see, ever since then, and you'll have to pardon my pig Latin, but I have been a real itch-bay. I really have. I'll say I've been very moody. I'm very happy and very sad. And, I'm very sad sometimes. I don't just things just upset me.
Okay, we'll send you some information and see if that'll help you out a little bit.
Is there any kind of a drug that I can go to the drugstore and buy something? I don't know. I don't want to buy no Midol. You go to the Midol.
Okay, there's...
Midol, because, see, that's for women and everyone would make fun.
Yeah. Okay, what's available would be through a doctor.
A doctor?
You would have to get a prescription.
See, that's why I'm calling you. I don't want to see someone face to face and tell them I have PMS.
Yeah. But unfortunately, it would require a prescription.
Okay, I think I will.
Huh?
I think I'll do that then.
Okay. And we'll send you some information on it.
Well, these mood swings are something I'm having here.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Yes, it is.
Just to have a very fast mood swing like that.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we'll get some information out to you.
It's been real nice talking to you.
You too.
I feel very bloated, too.
Yeah, well, that's another symptom.
I feel so bloated. Well, it's been real nice talking to you.
You too.
Okay.
All right, take care.
Bye.
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 In the news, Queen Elizabeth visits the U.S. and doesn't get much publicity. So the FBI sets her up to smoke crack with Marion Barry.
Marion, let me light that for you.
Freeze! FBI! This is a
Yes, Her Majesty has successfully stopped Marion
Oh, yeah.
I want to call my lawyer right now. I mean, goddamn, I got stuff up here with this goddamn bitch setting me up like this.
Yes.
Set me up, ain't that a bitch?
No, Marion. Ain't that a royal bitch? Yes. Is this the Reverend Jordine, God-gifted problem-solver and medicine man?
Yes, it is.
My name is Gilbert Gnarley, G-N-A-R-L-E-Y.
Yes.
And I'm very glad I reached you because I have an emergency.
How can I help you?
Well, last night, see, I was watching TV. I don't know if you saw it. It was that special tribute to the Partridge Family's Danny Bonaducci.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites. Anyway, my lottery number came up on the screen.
Your what?
My lottery number. And, at first I didn't believe it, but then I realized that those were the numbers that I play every week.
Well, brother, how can I help you?
Well, I can't find the ticket. And I was calling you because I think you're a psychic and you do voodoo curses and psychic stuff.
I'm a psychic, yeah.
I was wearing my blue coat. I know that when I bought the ticket. And you know the one I'm talking about, the blue coat with the brass buttons with the anchors on them?
Yes, I do.
Yes, yeah, that's the one I wear. Yeah, I knew you would know that. See, okay, now, I think I put that ticket in the jacket breast pocket, but I cannot find the jacket, see?
Yeah.
And I always hang the jacket on the rack in the front hall, so that I can't find it.
Listen, I think I can help you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
First you're going to need to do something for me, okay?
So I'll be more than anything.
You're going to need to send me your name and your address, and you're going to need to send me a money order. I don't want cash, no, okay? I don't want cash.
No cash, you
okay.
You
send
want
me a money order for
money
two.
Order.
Send me a money order for
I can get that in the drugstore.
Yeah, send me a money order for two. No, wait a minute. How much did you say you were going to win in this?
Oh, I could win upwards of over $100,000.
Okay. Now, I tell you what I'm going to...
Oh, wait a minute. Now, see, the only problem is we would not be able to do this because, see, I've got to have that lottery ticket by noon tomorrow, and I don't have time to send you anything. You're just going to have to trust me.
I can't help you until I get the money.
Well, yeah, I realize because, this is a business, and, I mean, you do this, your God-given talent, you must... I'll tell you, I don't understand why I can't find it either, It could have been my maid. I have this wonderful lady who is a house lady that helps me out. She's Portuguese or Siamese or something like that. She doesn't speak any English, and she moves my things around all the time. I was thinking maybe she may have misplaced my jacket. She's such a strange lady. Even when she irons, she doesn't iron clothes. What she does is she'll take your pants or your coat or something, and to iron it, she puts it between the box springs and the mattress of the bed. She's a wonderful lady, but I thought she may have put it in the closet, or I thought she might have put it somewhere in the house, or maybe packed it with my winter clothes, but I looked through all that, and it's just nowhere to be found.
Okay, now you tell me you have to have this ticket by tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got to have it by noon tomorrow.
Okay, now I run a business here.
I understand that.
I don't have any other way of supporting myself.
I understand that,
and therefore I need to have income. You understand?
I understand that to pay for the phone lines and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I've got to have some kind of.
What if I would be glad to split this with you if you would help me find the ticket. I know there's no other way but to do it this way.
I think that would be marvelous. I think that would be
Okay, you have my word. Listen, I would split this with you if we found this ticket.
Possibly I can help you.
Okay.
Possibly.
Okay. Where should I look?
You say your maid puts these things, your clothes, right, in between the mattress and the springs. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, did you look there?
No, I didn't look. I've looked everywhere.
Well, why don't you go look?
Let me go. Can you hold on here?
Sure.
I'm going to come right by. It's just in the next room, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Joey! Oh, wonderful! This is great! I can't believe it! I found it! Oh! Reverend Jardine?
Yes, sir. Yes.
It wasn't there.
No,
there wasn't there.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I heard you.
What?
I heard you say that you found it. You were.
Well, no. I was. You know what?
What was?
I was seeing when I was in there. So I just remembered what I was going to have for lunch. Pimento cheese sandwiches. I love pimento cheese, and I always get very happy when I remember I'm going to have pimento cheese sandwich for lunch. But no, I guess I didn't find it. But thanks a lot for the help.
I don't think you're playing fair with me. I don't think this is proper.
Well, I wish I'd found it. I really wish I had. Well, I got to go have my pimento cheese for lunch now. It's been real nice talking to you. Okay, I really didn't find it. I wish I had. Gee whiz, okay.
This is Dan Buckles, interrupting from New York. Free at last, free at last. 2 are free and 1 more may be on the way. Of course, I'm talking about freedom for the host. The host. I'm missing a page here. Somebody is free, but I'm not quite sure who it is. To find out who is free and may be free next, we go now to Donald Samuelson. Donald.
Dan.
Donald?
Dan?
Donald.
Dan.
Donald.
Dan? Of course, I have the script here, and it's freedom for the host. I'm sorry, I don't have a second page either, but I'm sure that it is freedom for the hostesses.
Hostesses.
Yes, I'm here at Welcome Wagon headquarters, where I'm speaking to Udenta Van Bumper. Mrs. Van Bumper, I'm sure that everyone here at Welcome Wagons is anticipating the release of the next hostess.
Release of the next hostess?
Where have you been, ma'am? The Islamic Jihad released 2 hostesses.
Donald, calm down. I've heard of some captives being freed in Lebanon or something like that, but certainly no hostesses.
Ma'am, I am appalled at your inconcern for your own employees.
Look, I've been patient enough. Get out.
What do you mean, get out? This is Welcome Wagon.
I'm not giving up for you. Apparently, Donald Samuelson was kicked out of Welcome Wagon. I'm sure he'll get a bonus for that.
The following is a test. This has been a test of the PMS broadcast network. Had this been a real emergency, you would have been advised not to go home and check into the nearest motel. This has been a test of the Premenstrual System Broadcast Network. You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me sick? I just want to kiss a snake. Tell you the truth, I'm a little depressed today. I took a family to the zoo last weekend. Always makes me kind of sad. You know, all these helpless creatures fighting off the extinction through a life of captivity. Frightened endangered species staring wide-eyed from some man-made cage. And me, with no gun. It's like going to SeaWorld and not being allowed to take in a harpoon. I mean, what's the point? Taking a kid to a zoo ain't necessarily looking at animals. A lot of the zoo experience is looking at where you think animals are. Like, Daddy, where's that tiger? Well, I think he's sleeping under that log over there, boy. Daddy, where's the gorilla? I think he's sleeping behind that rock over there. Daddy, where's the ostrich? I think he's sleeping in that shed over there. Zoos of America, listen up. If you're going to charge us good money to come look at the animals, least you can do is help them up on amphetamines before we get there. Wake up, America! Hell with that. Wake up, animals! I got an idea. Next time I go to the zoo, how about throwing a zebra in the lion cage? Now that'd be some entertainment. I'm Earl Pitts, America. Pitts of.
We take you now to Portia Lynn Commode, who is reporting from somewhere about 3 feet from a pile of horse hooey in Lexington. Portia.
Dan, this is Portia Lynn Commode, somewhere about 3 feet from a pile of horse hooey in Lexington. It's not hostesses who were freed by the Islamic Jihad.
It's not.
No, it's hosts. I don't have a second page either. But it's hostlers, yes.
Hostlers? Hostlers.
Yes, 2 horse handlers were freed in Lebanon.
Hostlers.
And another may be released soon. I'm talking with fellow equestrian groom Norval DeBra. Norval, I'm sure everyone around the stables here is feeling relieved after the announcement that hostlers Terry Waite and Thomas Sutherland will no longer be forced to tend horses in Beirut.
Of course, I heard about some kidnapped prisoners being released over there, but I wasn't aware of any grooms were released in Beirut.
For 5 years, these 2 stall hands were held by Islamic revolutionaries and while chained to a wall, took care of Arabian horses. A story I'd like to call The Arabian Horstages.
Oh, Portia, I hate to interrupt that fine title, but I think we can clear this whole mess up, as I have someone in the studio who knows about Middle East stuff. We'll get back to this man after a word from our sponsors.
This is Rufro. This is Gloria.
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley, Gloria. And I'm not sure what kind of doctor when I see, I fear I may have drank a lava lamp.
All right, I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what that is. I'm not medical trained in any way to tell you what doctor to see or about or diagnose your problems or anything like that.
Well, actually, I am not sure, Gloria. I just awoke from a nap, and I remember getting a drink. And on the nightstand beside me now, I notice my lava lamp is empty, and there's a full glass of water. So that, I think, would be cause for concern that I have drank my lava lamp.
Right.
I remember the water that I did take a drink of was rather lumpy, and I think that I possibly need to see some. I didn't know if there was a specialty involved in this or what.
Right. Well, you could see an internal medicine doctor and see what he has to say.
Now, that sounds like a marvelous idea.
Right, yeah.
I do tend to worry too much. It comes from my childhood. When I was 11, my mother and father left me, and I was raised by houseplants. Haven't trusted people since then.
I don't blame you. I would worry myself.
Yes.
The only thing, like I said, you would have to see an internal medicine, and then if you have to see a specialty, he would tell you what specialty to see.
No. Gloria, hold on just a moment. I am now recalling that I could not have this is not a lava lamp. Can you let me get my glasses?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, I'm rather embarrassed. This is not a lava lamp. I remember I've just moved into this room. I stay at the St. Piers and Nora Golden Buckeye Retirement Community, and I have just switched rooms in there, and I don't have a lava lamp here.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem.
Oh, Peppy! Oh, my God, Peppy! Oh. Gloria?
Yes?
I think I have just drank my goldfish. Oh, I know. It's not very funny to me, Gloria.
Well, to me it is.
I know, Gloria, but it's not.
Do you live with your wife?
No, I live in St. Isidore Golden Retirement Buckeye Community, and I just drank Peppy. Peppy was my goldfish, Gloria.
Who's with you?
No one right now. Peppy was the only friend I had, and I drank. Peppy, Peppy! Oh, here, Peppy. Here, Peppy. Come on up, Peppy. Peppy. Oh.
Well, sir, I got other calls. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to hang up on you.
Okay, well,
right.
You've been very helpful.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay.
This is Dan Buckles in New York, interrupting because I know if you're talking, it's not a commercial. If you were listening earlier, we had a problem identifying a news story, as one of my pages of the newscast was missing. It said there were people being released from captivity, and it described them as HOST, but when I turned the page, there was nothing there. And we're trying to find out exactly what that is being released. I am speaking now with Wizir Indijar. Wizir Indijar, Professor of Islamic Studies at Brigham Young University. Professor Wizir Indijar, who was captured in Beirut, hostesses or hustlers?
Dan, you are wrong on both accounts. Who was actually held in Beirut was...
We're interrupting this interruption with a special interruption from ABCD News. This is Ed Harley,
Bob Fishkill,
and Fern Grotto.
We're here at ABCD News. We've received the page that Dan Buckles was missing.
So to clear up the situation...
We'll read that page to you now.
And it says, and I quote, "Hudges were released in Lebanon." Bob, your view on this?
And I don't have the first page because Dan Buckles somehow ended up with our copies, but I feel that it is postages.
Postages?
That were released in Lebanon.
I see.
All the packages being sent out of the country were chained to a wall for the last 5 years, and now they're finally being released.
Bob?
Bob, I believe Fern wants to speak.
Thanks, Ed. Fern?
Yes, Bob. I believe that we have to go with the rest of the sentence to clue us in on what the missing first half of that word is. The word release may signify birds.
Birds.
I believe that it was partridges that were released.
Partridges.
Being this close to Christmas, it would be a great gesture of peace to release partridges to nest in pear trees throughout the Middle East.
Brilliant deduction, Fern. Right, Bob?
Sure, Ed. Great, Fern.
Thanks, Bob. Ed?
I'd like to throw a monkey wrench into the works now and say I don't think it was postages or partridges that were released, but I think it was tire gauges.
Tire?
Gauges?
Yes, the Islamic Jihad has no control over oil, so they tried to control the air pressure in the world's pneumatic tires. That's my opinion.
Pardon me for being so rude, for interrupting this special interruption that interrupted my interruption, but I have an expert here in the Middle Eastern affairs. Again with me, Professor Wizir Indijar. Who was released?
Mr. Buckles, I feel that who was released was Host.
Host?
Yes, Host, that big fat guy from Bonanza.
That was Hoss.
Donald says that was Hoss.
And I believe he's dead.
And Portia says she believes he's dead.
You know, I should have known that when I saw Bonanza reunion show, and only Trapper John showed up.
I see. Well, I wish we knew who was released and will be released. I'm sorry, but that's what happens when all of our pages aren't together in the news. If we find out, we'll have that on our next report. This is Dan Buckles in New York. We take you back to our affiliated stations.
Tonight on NBC...
Hey, watch it, will you?
It's the humorous yet somber story of a tough bunch of men.
Oops, oh, gosh.
Driven to a life of crime by a rare urological disorder.
Oh, man. Another pair of shoes ruined.
In The Gang Who Couldn't Pee Straight.
We're also brought to you by...
M&M's chocolate-coated edible underwear. Remember, it melts in your mouth, not in your pants.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me sick? I just want to trim my nose hairs with hedge clippers. I think America's getting stupid. I mean, I had to buy a new lawnmower this weekend, so I go down to the hardware store and I checked them out. Today's lawnmowers got more warnings stuck on them than a nuclear power plant. The thing that scared me is Americans used to be smart enough to figure this stuff out for themselves. Like this decal. Don't place feet under mower when blade is engaged. Duh. Or how about this one? Do not reach under mower when engine is running. Brilliant deduction, Dick Tracy. Somewhere in America, there's a guy with a stump, gets his new lawnmower, reads the decal, and says, oh, damn, that's what was wrong with the last one. Sometime I kid around, sometime I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be serious with you now. I'm going to warn you. Warnings or no warnings, mowing a lawn can be a dangerous business. A slip of the foot, hitting a beer can in the high weeds. Whenever you start that lawnmower, you're putting your life in danger. Do what Earl Pitt says. Let your old lady cut the grass. Wake up, America. Nothing worse than running over something hard with a lawnmower. And then watching frogs splatter hit you right in the leg all over you. Let your old lady. I'm Earl Pitt's American. Pitt's off.
Wage Hour Division.
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley, and I had a question to ask regarding labor law.
Yes, sir.
Can an employer enforce a dress code?
That's something that's going to have to be decided between the employer and the employee. We don't enforce that. We just enforce the minimum wage law here.
She says I have to wear what she wants me to wear on the job, and they make me wear panties and bras and under stuff and under things. And I'm not that kind of person, but I need to work.
What sort of job are you doing?
I'm a stock specialist at the Frederick of Hollywood at the Pisgah, Ohio Big Tractor Wreck of 52 Memorial Mall on Knife and Fork Road. We had a knifing at the fork of the road, and they started to call it Knife and Fork Road for some reason. And well, no one sees me. I'm in the back. So I asked, why do I have to wear things like crotchless panties and teddies and things? Not that I have anything against them. There's a time and place for everything, and I don't think that putting up boxes is not the time to be wearing a flimsy kimono robe. Because they're very long and they're flowing when you're going up the ladder. You can get your feet stuck in them.
I don't know about that. We don't enforce that here, sir.
Have you ever tried to put up a box going up a ladder in a long, flowing, flimsy robe?
No, sir.
I wish you would try and you would see why. See, I'm saying that. My boss, Mrs. Hogan, she says I'm needed for emergency modeling, too. But no one else wears this stuff. I'm the only one with this dress code.
Well, I don't know who could help you with that. Are you a man or a woman?
Well, I think it's kind of obvious with my masculine voice that I'm a man.
Well, see, it sounds like you. It sounds like you're a man. So I'm wondering why Frederick Hollywood would be asking you to wear that, bras and panties and things.
And edible underwear. Sometimes they make me wear edible underwear. And it's not always so bad, you know. You can be sitting around, watching television in your shorts, and if you get a little hungry, you know.
Well, sir, I don't know.
And I really hate it when they send me out for lunch wearing a feather boa and those matching fuzzy high-heel shoes. And it's hard to drive a pickup wearing that. And then when you're on the highways, those 18-wheeler drivers always pull up beside you and blow their horns real hard. They're only after one thing, you know.
Sir, I'm sorry. We can't help you here.
Okay, well, you've been very nice to listen to my problem. I feel much better.
Okay.
And I thank you very much. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Hold it. Yes, hello, WLW.
Gary, this is the world's sexiest singer calling.
This is Porter Wagoner? Wow, where do you buy those sequin coats that you get?
Madonna, you dumb jock.
What is that? Sounds like a barnyard full of animals.
Yeah, we're working on a brand new, sexy, controversial video.
A sexy, controversial videos. That sounds like farm animals back there.
Well, I'll leave the phone off the hook so you can get a sneak preview.
Well, that's nice.
Oh, Madonna had a farm.
And on this farm, she had some farm hands into bondage. With a gay cow here and a butch pig there. Here a duck, there a dyke, everybody's handcuffed. Oh, Madonna had a farm.
I think I've heard enough of this, Ken.
For calling this Butterball Turkey Talk line. May I help you?
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley, and I have a complaint regarding my Butterball turkey.
Okay.
I have for quite some time waited for the perfect occasion to try one of your Butterball turkeys. And then came National Dyslexic Week, and I thought to myself, idea. There's one.
You say you have a complaint?
Yes, ma'am. I'm prepared for what I expected to be a feast involving one of your birds. Only to find, to my disappointment, I had purchased a defective fowl.
What is your address, Gilbert?
Well, I'm at 1111 St. Gregory Street in Cincinnati, Ohio.
And was this a frozen Butterball turkey?
Yes, it was. See, I had purchased this bird, and I was feeling around inside the bird for my own personal gratification. Well, I found a plastic bag in the middle of this bird. Now, I'm very upset. See, I'm an older person, too, and I know about these things. Now, this bird has obviously had a colostomy operation. And I feel that this bird...
Sir,
ma'am?
those are the giblets.
Please?
The bags that were inside the turkey are the giblets.
Yes. See, we had a lady here. I live at this St. Pisanor Golden Buckeye community for the retired. And we had a lady here that's had that same thing. Her name is Leah Bird.
Sir, if you're upset because the turkey had giblets in it?
It had a plastic bag.
Yes, it has. Yes, the giblets are contained in a plastic bag.
That's not a colostomy bag on that turkey, huh?
Sir, those are the giblets.
I always thought that a giblet was one of those crystal things that you drink out of.
It's not. It's a common practice for the giblets to be inside the turkey.
Oh, I see. Why would they have them in a plastic bag?
So that they're not loose, sir.
They're not loose. That would keep them from being loose. I feel silly.
No bother,
It was a bother. I should not have called. I've called long distance. I've wasted my money, and now I've made a fool of myself.
No, sir.
Oh, I have so.
And where did you say that you reside?
I live in the St. Isidore Golden Buckeye community.
St. Isidora?
Golden Buckeye community, yeah.
Golden Buckeye community?
Yes, ma'am. It's a very lovely place. They built a multi-themed graveyard next door. Looks like a Disney World for shut-ins.
Well, we'll send you a coupon for your trouble, okay, Gilbert?
Yes, that is. I feel like I shouldn't get one though because
Well, you sound like a good customer, so we'll be happy to send one to you so you can try some of our other products, okay?
Okay. Well, that's very nice of you.
Okay. You have a good day.
Okay.
Bye now.
Okay. Okay.
Howdy, this is Barney 5.
And this is Andy Taylor.
Even though we stopped filming the show a quarter of a century ago, not a day goes by when I don't receive cards and letters from fans of the Andy Griffith Show.
Me too.
From all parts of the globe. It seems that you, the viewing public, have truly taken into your hearts Andy and Barney and Aunt Bee and all the folks of Mayberry. I must admit, when we were making that show, none of us had any idea it would develop into such a cultural icon.
I'd just like to take this moment to say, knock it off, will you?
It's just a TV show.
Yeah, it ain't no Mayberry.
It was all shot on the back lot at Universal Studios, for Pete's sake.
We was actors.
Paid to play our roles.
Give it a rest, will you? And be sure and watch my exciting courtroom series, Matlock, every Tuesday night at 8 on NBC. I thought she died.
I'm getting out of here.
Wait for me.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me sing? I just want to bear hug Jane Fonda so tight, globs of silicone come oozing out her ears and nose. It's all this I've been seeing in the papers about how these faint-hearted broads is having their breast implants jerked out just 'cause they've been leaking. Yeah, I can't believe these airheads have got their priorities so screwed up. I mean, they'd rather go through life flat-chested than live with a couple of slow leaks. Well, I say it's a moral responsibility of them cosmetic doctors to start using packaging that don't leak. Like they could try them little ketchup packets you get down at the Mac drive-thru. You ever try to open one of them little suckers? I mean, they're tear, chew, and stomp-proof. Of course, they ain't quite shaped like a breast implant would need, but you'd have to use lots of them. And what about that Econo family-sized Dorito bag? I still ain't figured out how to rip that sucker open. It'd be pretty close to the right size, too. Or they could use them driver's side airbags they got up in Detroit. Yeah, they guaranteed not to bust, even on impact. And if they did leak, they'd just be air escaping, and most broads is full of air anyhow. Now, to fully think this out, you think, what they gonna do with them silicone mumbos you're using now? Well, you put them in the cars. See, that way, if you did have an accident, you'd smack your face right into a soft, fluffy giant hooter. Gotta take edge off of the shock and give you something to squeeze while you're waiting on an ambulance. Wake up, America! And oh yeah, I'm for filling up them airbags with helium so they don't sag. You know, gotta stand at attention and salute when you walk past. Amaro Pits America. Pits of.
Gary, what is this? No sleep last night?
I'm sorry, I was up late worried about Kevin Costner's Robin Hood. The marketing and the movie all ran together in my mind because I'm worried about them losing money because I don't want those people to lose money, Doc. They don't have much.
Little John, Will Scarlet, look yonder.
Oh, it's a fat Friar.
Halt! What is your name, good man of the cloth?
I'm Friar Tuck. I'm on my way to Nottingham to peddle my official Friar Tuck Nutra-Minstrel diet plan. Who be you?
My name is Robin Hood. Prince of Thieves, registered trademark, copyright 1991 Warner Brother Pictures, all rights heretofore reserved, no usage without prior written consent. But you can call me Robin.
I've heard of you. I heard that you once shot down 2 marketing proposals with the same bow.
Aye, and these are some of me merry men. Trademark Tetley toys. This is Will Scarlet Inc., and here's the man who markets the tiny toddler toilet which bears his name, Little John.
You're off the Nottingham, too. Perhaps you'd ought to join our band.
Later, that same medieval dream at the jail in Nottingham.
All right, Maid Marian, you are listed. Void where prohibited by law. Sign this.
Never, Sheriff of Nottingham, use only as directed. I won't sign a marriage contract with you.
Marriage contract? This is the licensing agreement for the Maid Marian feather duster, handy vac, and toilet bowl cleaner.
He's here to save me.
Robin Hood. Registered trademark, copyright Warner Brothers Pictures, all rights heretofore reserved, no uses without prior written consent. I presume I hereby arrest you for copyright infringement.
Never!
Your official slogan, steal from the rich and give to the poor, is a direct rip-off from King Richard's brother's slogan, steal from the poor and give to the rich.
I laugh in your face. Ha! Ha is a copyrighted trademark of Jolly Englishman Limited.
Well, I'll just reach into my Sheriff of Nottingham, member FDIC, use only as directed, handy home embezzling and legal red tape kit, and see which forms I have to stop you and your official slogan.
Look out, Robin! He's got a cease and desist notice.
Well then, I'll just have to pull out my restraining order.
You may be the best marksman in all of the land, but see how you fend off this.
He's whipped out a subpoena!
Oh, bloody horsey droppings. I guess I'll have to change my slogan to steals from the rich and gives to his lawyer. Ha! Ha is still a copyrighted trademark of Jolly Englishman Limited. All rights reserved. Little John tiny toddler toilets, not available in some states. Void where prohibited by law. Batteries not included. Never needs winding. Consumes 47 times its weight in julienne fries. All natural, no preservatives, fresh tasting, but not necessarily fresh. Don't try this at home. Ask your mother. Is your homework done yet? Etc.
And put that subpoena back in your trousers.
I never going to have any fun.
Gary. Hey, Gary.
Oh.
Wake up.
Yes, hello there. I'd like to speak to somebody in the lighting department, please.
Lighting department?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Robert speaking.
Hello, yes, this is the lighting department.
Who is it?
My name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley. Bruce, I have a problem. I purchased from your store an item that I feel may be defective.
And?
Well, it's my first... Have you got a little cold there, Bruce?
No.
Oh, then you must be having a hernia exam. Don't forget to turn your head when you cough.
What did you purchase?
I'll tell you, Bruce, it's given me any cause of doubt.
Well, sir, you're going to have to get to the point here.
I certainly will, Bruce. I think you have a cold there, Bruce.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I use sometime on my throat.
Sir, I don't care about what you use on your throat, to be honest with you. I'd like to know what the problem is, so I can help you here.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help.
I don't have time to listen to...
I purchased from your store a reading lamp, and it does not work.
Well, bring it back.
You mean I just have to bring it... See what it is? Now, this...
Sir, just bring it in with your receipt and we'll take care of it, all right?
There's a little more to it than that, Bruce, and I'd appreciate a little attention to a customer if you don't mind. Now, I've been very nice, and you've been a little abrasive to me. I might be forced to come down there and rip your official Sears name tag off that vest.
Pardon me?
I purchased a reading lamp from your store, and this reading lamp hasn't said a word since I bought it.
It hasn't what?
Hasn't said a word. Now,
it hasn't said a word?
No.
Well, I know absolutely nothing about a lamp like that, sir. You're going to have to bring it into the store with the receipt, and we'll be glad to take care of you, all righty? Thank you.
Well, you've been very, very, very nasty, to be honest with you, Bruce. I'm sure Sears will hear about this.
Sears, nobody.
Oh, I'd like to speak to a manager, please. I was just treated with scorn and dismay.
What department, sir?
I don't want to talk to Bruce in lighting.
Pardon me?
I do not want to talk to Bruce in lighting. I don't want to talk to Bruce. I'd like to talk to a manager.
Just a moment.
Okay.
Manager's office, Chris speaking.
Chris, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, G-N-A-R-L-E-Y. And I just talked to Bruce, and he was not very patient with me.
Mm-hmm. And who did you talk to on this, sir?
Oh, I don't want to tell on him because he said he was going to put a pillowcase over my head and come to my house when I slept at night and choke me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said he was using Chicago cutlery, your famous steak knives, to dismember me. And then he was going to put me into a trash compactor from Kenmore. And then he was going to bury me in the Sears Lawn and Garden Department.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what he said, all right. I mean, that may not be exactly what he said, but that's kind of the intonation. That was sort of what I understood him to say. No, he was very busy. I just wanted to say that this reading lamp did not read.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to let you know that they're not working so well. You might want to check them out.
Okay, who was the salesperson, sir?
I don't want to say, but if you get a chance, just go over to the lighting department and check out the reading lamps. And
I certainly will.
And see if they're doing any reading.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, it's been very nice talking to you, and I feel much better about you now.
Well, you take care, and I'm sorry that this was a problem to you.
That's okay. And thank you so much.
Thank you for calling, and you have a nice day.
Oh, I will now.
Okay, take care.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
You've been very nice. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay.
It's the Luzanne Iced Tea Drinkers Appreciation Society.
Luzanne, it's great. It's specially made for iced tea, and it says to blow my brains out on the box.
Luzanne don't cloud up like your other teas. It's specially made for iced tea. It says right on the box to jump off a high building. Oh, well.
You too can be a member of the Luzanne Iced Tea Drinkers Appreciation Society. Go shoplift some Luzanne iced tea mix from your favorite store. It says so right on the box.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me angry? I could plug my TV cable directly into my skull and turn my brain to mush. I was bringing Earl Jr. home my football practice and my pickup truck just plain quit running. I get out, I put up the hood, and I'm standing there looking to see if I got a wire loose or something. And then E.J. sticks his head out the window and says, "Daddy, if you was MacGyver, you'd have had that truck fixed already." And then E.J. went on babbling about how this MacGyver made a nuclear reactor out of a couple of paper clips and a radium dial wristwatch and then turned the pickup into a nuclear submarine and escaped some bad guys. About the time I'm burning my knuckles on the manifold, checking the plug wires, E.J. starts off on some story about how MacGyver makes a hang glider out of his underwear and some wired coat hangers to escape some other bad guys. Well, then I'm trying to check to see if I can got some acid in the battery. And E.J. starts babbling about MacGyver making a rocket out of battery acid and baking soda and shooting off a rope so that he could escape the castle from some bad guys that had him trapped there. Just about the time I'm burning my elbow on the radiator while I'm trying to check the distributor wires, E.J. goes off about how MacGyver used some stuff he found in a kitchen cabinet to blow down the wall and escape some other bad guys. Well, every time I checked something different out, E.J. had some news story about how MacGyver was a whole lot smarter than me, his daddy. And how MacGyver would have had him home in time for supper, and how MacGyver had built some kind of Indy car out of a roller skate and a fire extinguisher, and how this MacGyver wouldn't have swore a blue streak when he banged his head on the hood. Well, by the time I found it, I had had a bad connection on the alternator. It started pouring down rain. Wake up, America! I asked E.J. if he ever seen MacGyver start a truck with a shoe and a quarter, and he said, "No, Daddy." Well, I give the boy a quarter to call Pearl to bring some jumper cables, and the shoe, I use that to kick him in the butt to get him started. That's real science. Hammer pits American pits of.
Federation Musicians.
Yes, hello there. My name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley, and I'm an organist, and,
Yes.
and you might know me as Gilbert Happy Fingers Gnarley. Happy Fingers? A lot of people know me as Happy Fingers. You might have heard of me. Maybe. I've appeared on many auditions for very large TV shows at the Happy Fingers. Have you heard that name before?
No, sir.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I never actually got on many of the shows. Usually they would tell me I wasn't exactly what they were looking for. But had I got on those shows, I'm sure you'd be recognizing the name Happy Fingers.
Okay, well, what can we do for you?
About the closest I ever came to stardom was, I almost got the job on a religious program on Sunday mornings called Sister Evangeline's Pillar of Salt Hour. Her organist had a bypass, but it was successful, darn it, so I missed out.
Yeah.
But I'll make it someday, Whenever I go to a concert, I always try to position myself somewhere near the organist. So if he were to fall over dead, I could just jump right in and just keep it right on going, I haven't had no luck yet.
Okay, let me give you Mr. Sweet. Hold on.
Maybe he can help me, yes.
Mr. Sweet.
Yes, Gilbert Happy Fingers Gnarley. I'm an organist. You might have heard of me. Out of Cincinnati, Mr. Sweet. I'm out of Cincinnati. Yes, sir. Well, I played a funeral here. I've never done one before. I'm kind of on a tour right now.
Yeah?
Do you know Blight Brothers Funeral Home?
Yes, I do.
Okay, now, I was hired there to play a little bit, for a funeral. Now, I didn't know much about this, so I showed up early because I'm very professional. I'm a very professional person. I even, sat down and played. I was about 15 minutes early, sat down and played a little bit, because people were coming in.
Uh-huh.
And I was just trying to help.
When was the job, Norman?
It was last weekend, Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm playing stuff like, how great thou art, and near my God to thee, normal stuff,
Uh-huh. Right.
And everybody's, they were just kind of looking so sad, how you looking, they're just looking so sad. And kind of the entertainer in me took over, and I kind of broke into a little wake up little Susie. How was I to know that the deceased's name was Susan Flagelet? So I had no idea that her name was Susan.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, and the parlor director, he started waving his hands at me, and, well, so I thought he was getting into it, but you see somebody kind of waving their hands, you think, so I started to play louder, and then I noticed the bereaved had started shrieking, and they're shrieking, and, heck, I thought they had Happy Fingers Mania, but they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So nevertheless, it wasn't a very comfortable situation.
I can imagine.
So they asked me to leave.
Uh-huh.
So I did, and I wasn't paid.
Did you have a contract on the engagement?
Well, no, I didn't have a contract, but we had a word of mouth thing. Word of mouth. I figured a man's word of mouth is his bond to me.
Well, in this jurisdiction, whenever you work, you file a contract, Norman.
No, it's Gilbert Gnarley.
Gilbert, sorry.
Yeah, Happy Fingers. You can just call me Happy Fingers if you want.
Okay.
I'm on tour, I'm just trying to do a little tour,
Mm-hmm.
But you can understand, you're an entertainer. You're playing, and you look around, and people have these long faces, and you want to kind of brighten things up.
I understand.
Sure. Well, you've been very...
I'm a piano player myself. I've made mistakes.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake. See, if I had known the woman's name was Susan Flagelet, I would never have played Wake Up Little Susie, knowing she was just right there,
I understand that, yeah.
leg out there.
I suggest you go back and see if you can get any satisfaction out of them. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, that's probably what I should try to do, and you've been very helpful.
Okay.
Okay?
Bye.
Okay. Remember the name Happy Fingers. Well, someday you will. Someday when you look up on the TV and you see me up there in front of 100,000 people screaming, then you'll say, well, I'll talk to him on the phone once. And I was very helpful. Thank you.
The following public service message is brought to you by this station because it makes us look like we care when our FCC license comes up for renewal.
Hello, this is Sally Struthers, and I want you to meet my friend, Jim.
Free things. All I want are free things. Nothing more than free things.
Jim.
What?
It's not free things, it's feelings.
It is?
In most ways, Jim appears perfectly normal, but to the trained professional, he suffers from a terrible affliction.
Larry Meyer had a warthog. Only cost him a dime.
Jim, it's Jeremiah was a bullfrog, not Larry Meyer had a warthog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it kind of makes a difference. You see, Jim suffers from lyric deficiency syndrome. Although he thinks he knows the words to popular songs, Jim is usually wrong. Dead wrong.
Goodness gracious, great balls of yarn!
Jim, it's great balls of fire.
Damn.
Pathetic, isn't it? But thanks to the Lyric Deficiency Syndrome Foundation, there is hope.
I left my heart in Grandma's Crisco.
The preceding message was brought to you in the public interest by this station and by Broadbank Broadcasting. Broadbank Broadcasting, sucking up to the FCC for as long as we can remember.
Lasagna.
Diplomatic Lesson 1. How miscommunication happens. Boris Yeltsin speaks to President Bush through his interpreter.
Hello, Mr. Bush.
He says, hello, President Bush.
Well, hello back at you, Boris. I'd just like to say what a fine job you did in averting that coup.
Thank you, Mr. Bush, for your support during the takeover.
Thank you, Mr. Bush, for your support during the event.
I know it was merely a phone call.
I know it was merely a telephone comunicado.
But I appreciate your moral support.
But I appreciate your moron support.
What? Oh, never mind. Mr. Yeltsin, I'd like to extend my invitation for you to come to America and stay with me and my wife here at the White House.
I've been looking forward to the day that I can take advantage of your offer and come and stay with you and your wife.
He goes on to say, I've been looking forward to the day that I can come take advantage of your wife.
Take advantage of my wife?
Oh, no, I don't want to take advantage of your wife.
No, I don't want to make advances upon the person of your wife.
I just want to stay with you in the White House.
I just want to sleep with you at the White House.
Now, wait a minute here.
I'm sorry, but I think my words were lost in the translation. I apologize if you did not understand.
I apologize if you are too stupid to understand.
I think that got lost again in the translation.
What I mean to say is that democracy has been like a wall to us Russians.
He goes on to say what he means to say is that democracy has been likened unto a wallet to us Russians.
And George Bush is the open door.
And George Bush is the opened dork.
You watch yourself, Yeltsin. I got a nuclear flashlight I can give you a proctology exam with.
What did he say?
He wants to shine a flashlight up your rear end.
That's it. I'm not normalizing relations with you.
That's it. I am not normal. Relations with you.
Good riddance.
He says, have a nice day, posterior head.
What?
I need to speak to someone who knows something about those nitroglycerin tablets.
Okay, thank you. Hold on.
Thank you.
Dave,
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me something about the nitroglycerin tablets?
Yes, what do you need to know?
The reason I'm speaking like this is I'm trying not to move. I reside at the St. Isidore Golden Buckeye Retirement Community, and they have played a very cruel joke on me. Mylan Flats, who is a very nasty person. He substituted nitroglycerin tablets for my B vitamins. And now I have inadvertently taken a nitroglycerin tablet.
Yeah, well, can you get some help from where you are right there?
Well, Mylan says if I make any sudden movements, I will explode.
No. Who said that?
Mylan Flats, the man who played the joke, he says I would explode if I make any sudden movements.
No, you won't. You took one tablet?
One tablet, yes.
Did you swallow it?
I swallowed it.
It's not going to do anything to you.
You mean I won't explode?
You won't, no.
Well, he says I won't explode.
Well, tell.
He said I will too.
Uh-uh.
He said no.
No, you won't.
I won't explode. I won't explode. They're just playing a joke on me.
Well, tell.
Well, not.
Well, tell.
Well, I feel so much better now.
Okay.
You had me scared to death.
No, you'll be all right.
I'm not going to explode.
No.
I'm going to jump up and down. Hey, I'm jumping up and down. I'm jumping up and down.
You okay? Are you all right? Are you all right? There's those using a nitroglycerin tablet instead of a vitamin D or something. Coffee maker cold. But if you move, you'll explode. What's wrong with that? I don't know what's happened to him. I think they've forgotten about that. I hope it didn't continue.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me sick? I can suck on a roll of deodorant until my tongue gets so puckered up I can't spit. I get home the other night and Pearl had fixed her one of them extra special dinners, shoved a Hungry Man meatloaf dinner in the microwave, and nuked it half to death. So I took this dinner she made me, and I sit down in front of the TV, and I'd watch one of them expose shows. And all of a sudden a commercial comes on, this whiny-voiced woman, looked like she's in a cast of 30-something because she looked so concerned and caring. She asked her mother about feeling fresh, like they was both produce or something. Then I figure they must be pretending to be some kind of plant life, because the mother tells her about something that sounds like salad dressing. Only Pearl tells me it ain't. It's some kind of female product. And on the next commercial, some woman sits there and tells all about retaining water like she's a Hoover Dam and bloating and all kind of other stuff I wasn't real interested in hearing about. And then the next commercial come on, and I hear the word yeast. So I figure, well, finally, something about baking bread. But no, she talked about some other female problem I want to hear about. And then I find out there's also a special laxative just for women. I guess you must take that right after you use that deodorant that's strong enough for a man but not gentle enough for a woman. Well, I got to tell you, I got a strong stomach. I can gut a deer or a bass and eat a head cheese and Limburger cheese sandwich with a slice of raw onion on it while I'm doing it. But there's got to be a limit somewhere. I'll make a dash for the porcelain throne, but before I get there, I blew that entire Hungry Man meatloaf dinner through my nose holes. Well, meatloaf and mashed potatoes and gravy and peas and apple crisp wasn't bad, but them carrots got square edges on them. Hey, wake up, America! Hey, put all them female products on soap operas and Oprah and Phil and Geraldo. Stuff that real men don't watch. The only yeast I won't know about is the kind you make Wonder Bread with. I'm Earl Pitts, a disgusted American. Pitts, oh.
Oh, Cindy, don't you just love driving out here in the fresh country air?
Speaking of fresh air, Mom, do you ever get that not-so-fresh feeling?
Every woman does, honey. And being a working woman with a family to take care of, it's hard to find time for personal hygiene. That's why I bought this new Ford Massengale XR7 with a driver's side douche bag.
Later that evening...
Marcia, I don't know how you do it. You hold down a job, you take care of the kids, make a great dinner, and you still smell fresh as fine Corinthian leather. That's my little secret. You just eat and enjoy yourself.
The new Ford Massengale XR7 with a driver's side douche bag. Made for a woman. But I like it too. From Burbank Broadcasting, a subsidiary of Burbank iLive Industries.
Bitch Oprah. Thank you. Today on Oprah, heterosexual men and the women who love them. Today we have 3 men and 3 women on our panel. Our first couple, Frank and Helen, have been married for 30 years. Now, Helen, when did you first discover Frank was heterosexual?
When we first started dating, Oprah, it appeared he wanted to have sex with me. I can tell you I was shocked. But after a while, I got used to it. You know, his wanting to have sex, I mean.
I see.
And then we got married, and we've been having sex for over 30 years now.
And how do you feel about Helen discussing your bizarre sexual desires, Frank?
Well, I feel sort of relieved that our secret is out, Oprah. I think that the fact that we have 4 children might have tipped people off to the fact that we are having sex on a fairly regular basis.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Helen, do you think that the children know?
I'm really not sure, Oprah.
Okay. Our next couple, Sharon and Joe, have been married for a while. Now, Sharon, does Joe have any unusual sexual desires?
Well, Joe is always talking about this, well, this really bizarre sexual practice.
Now, don't be shy. You can tell us what it is. There are only about 20 million people watching us on a regular basis.
Well, confidentially, it's called the missionary position. I'm just blushing thinking about it.
Now, Joe, do you feel any guilt at all subjecting your wife to this sort of missionary thing?
I just can't help myself, Oprah. I find my wife attractive.
Our third couple, Ron and Nancy, have been practicing heterosexuals for nearly 40 years.
Well, actually, Oprah, I've been practicing for longer than that. Nancy's my second wife. Will?
And he's going to keep practicing heterosexuality until he gets it right, like Frank.
Well, at least he should get it right if he's going to be that kind of a person, I guess. Nancy, you seem to encourage Ron's predilection toward heterosexuality.
Well, Oprah, we live in California, and it's pretty kinky out there.
I know the audience has a few questions about this heterosexuality. Yes.
I'd like to ask the first couple, do you like to wear costumes when you do this
heterosexual stuff or what?
Well, most of the time we take our clothes off.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to ask the third couple, are there ever any Shetland ponies or midgets involved?
No. Yes. Mommy, I can think of one thing that's kind of kinky. I think you're forgetting the time we actually did it in broad daylight. On a weekday, too.
I've been trying to forget it ever since.
Well, that's probably one of the weirdest things I've ever heard here. You have something to say, sir?
Golly, I think this is really boring. These people aren't transvestites. They aren't sex addicts. They're not even transsexuals, ex-prostitutes, exhibitionists, nudists, or nothing like that. I think they're perverts. And so does Sergeant Carter.
Mayor's Nibbit City Hall, Carl Wilson, may I help you?
Yes, Mr. Wilson, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley, and I'm calling as an outraged citizen. Well, I'm not outraged that much, Mr. Wilson, as much as I'm kind of in a snit, though.
Okay, I don't understand what's your concern?
Well, well, it's more than a snit.
So what's your problem?
Okay, okay. I reside in the St. Piers Golden Buckeye community. Now, we're near 7 Mile and Mount Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's bad enough not to be able to walk the streets. But when they start these drive-by in cars and shouting poetry out, I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
You're just walking down the street, and you realize, you're right in the middle of some kind of drive-by poetry reading or something. And stick their heads out the windows and they yell.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll hear, near the spreading chestnut tree, the vintage smithy stands. The muscles on his mighty arms are strong as iron bands. Lord fellow! And then they speed off into the night.
Okay, sir. Well,
this is going too far.
No, well, I think that, that's a part of being American. You have a right to speak.
I understand that, but, I mean, what's next? Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Okay.
The gang, they call themselves the Verse Marauders.
Okay.
And there's an even meaner rival gang that's called the Stanzas.
Mm-hmm.
And the Verse Marauders, they wear blue bandanas, and I think their lyrics are more ethereal and melancholic.
Okay.
But while the Stanzas, Mr. Wilson, the Stanzas, they wear the red bandanas, and I think their lyrics are more frenzied and abstract. So to me, what I'm saying to you is... Hello?
No, I'm listening.
I'm sorry. The Stanzas, now you know who they will shout at you?
Uh-huh.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay.
Now that's going too far, I think. How would you like to be sitting on your porch, you're minding your own business with your dog, the amazing Crepso, and all of a sudden, a car drives by and stops, and suddenly you hear, "Hey, dude! What's upon a midnight dreary, while I ponder weak and weary? Edgar Allan Poe!" And they take off.
Okay, I've got another phone call.
The fact is, they ought to stop teaching poetry in schools. Okay.
Alrighty.
But you'll take care of this, huh?
I told you I don't think we can handle that.
Well, maybe someone will.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, I'm Orson Welles. You hear people who complain that they just don't build things the way they used to. Well, I'm here to tell you that people who tell you that just don't know how and where to shop. Those of us who appreciate the finer things, the best food, the finest wines, a great cigar, they know what to buy and where to buy it. That's why, before I died several years ago, I chose Eternus Lumber, the king of coffins. Thanks to Eternus Lumber and its patented vacuum vent,
I'm still as fresh as the day I was planted.
May I light your cigar for you, Mr. Wells?
Yes, dear, yes, thank you. Eternus Lumber, the king of coffins. Available at finer mortuaries everywhere. Tell them Orson sent you. You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me angry? I could shoot a raccoon with a tranquilizer dart and wear it as a living coonskin cap. I was sitting out there, dropped a second of cold one. Pete said, "Earl, how come you always wearing a baseball cap?" I figured a big country western fan like you'd wear a cowboy hat. And I told Pete, a baseball cap is the best kind of head-wearing apparel ever made. First of all, there ain't nobody except some country singers that don't look like total morons wearing a cowboy hat. And then, you ever price one of them Stetson cowboy hats? You almost got to take out a second mortgage to buy one. No wonder they got a second story. Most time you can get a John Deere or a Caterpillar hat as a freebie if you pretend you're interested in buying a tractor. There's one big plus over any other kind of hat. So you got to blow your lunch when you're riding in your buddy's new car, and you don't want to splatter used beef jerky all over his brand new upholstery. You just whip your instant barf bag off your head and blow your lunch. And then you toss it out the window. You ain't about to turn a brand new $80 cowboy hat with a feather and a snakeskin hat band into a barf frisbee. Another thing is, you just can't climb into a pickup wearing a cowboy hat. You'd got to bend over and take it off. No problem with a baseball cap. Or a big wind comes up. Cowboy hat goes sailing off like a garbage can lid. You just pull a baseball cap down a little tighter. When it rains, a baseball cap keeps the rain off your face. It don't smell like a wet dog when it gets rained on. Now, a cowboy hat keeps the rain out of your face okay, but if you look up, all the water it collects on the brim pours down the back of your neck. Wake up, America! A real man knows you can't make love wearing no cowboy hat neither. With a baseball cap, no problem. You don't believe me? You just ask Steve Garvey. I'm Earl Pitts, American Pitts of.
Which diocese?
Yes, hello. My name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley. And I'm calling. I need someone to help me settle some kind of a theological bet here.
Okay, one moment.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Father Ferraro. May I help you?
My name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley. I'm calling from the St. Piers Adora Golden Buckeye community of the Ohio State home for the not quite all there. This fellow in here at Milan Flats, he lives in the home with us here, and he's very argumentative. Or two. Anyway, we had a very lovely dinner last night of crowded wieners, leftovers. Now, these were leftovers from our noon meal. Well, I'm saying grace, and he suddenly says, I mean, right in the middle of it, too, Father, he says, I don't have to say grace because this is food that we had already blessed at lunch, and it didn't have to be re-blessed at dinner. Now, I do not take that position. We have a $100 bet that's going to be a donation, too, by the way. One of us has to make that donation if the other one is right.
Okay, let me respond very simply and succinctly.
I was hoping you'd be very lengthy and dissertative. But what the hey?
That there is no law that states that one has to pray at meals or bless food at meals.
I'm going to lose. Father, I'm going to lose.
Let me finish.
Oh.
Let me finish. It is, of course, our Christian custom to do so.
Oh.
So it's not a law, but it's obviously our heritage and our custom to do so. And so at the meals, we bless really not just the food, but we bless really the gathering of the people. We bless those who gather for meals. You'll bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts.
That's true. You do that.
So really,
if you do Milan
let me finish.
Okay.
So to offer a prayer over the meal, even though the food itself was blessed previously, would make sense.
It would make sense then.
Yes.
Would not. Says it would not.
Okay, so may I, is that all right?
Well, it's all right with me, but he says it would not.
Well, that's okay.
Well, you know what he said? He said if you bless the food too much, it might become so holy that it would you'd have to be a saint to eat it. You heard what he said. I won.
Did not.
Did too.
Did not.
Did too.
Did not.
I'm putting my fingers in my ears.
Did not. Did not. Did not. Did not. Did not.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
But you're very nice, Father, and thank you so much. I have won, and I'm right.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, hello, friends, and by God, it's inspirational speaker Oral Aniface here at lovely Generic Beach in sunny California, where everybody is having a good time. I want you to picture in your mind, they're lifting weights over there, they're playing volleyball over there, and Frankie Avalon is holding up a "We'll Sing for Food" sign over there. God could not have created a more fantastic location to do a half-hour commercial about the making of a commercial, and all the while cleverly selling you cheap sunglasses. And I know you've heard of the famous blue blocker sunglasses. Well, these are the next generation sunglasses. They make you look like a dead TV star. These are Dan Blocker sunglasses. You just put them on and...
Hey, look at the guy in the sunglasses. Isn't that Hoss from Bonanza?
Hold it, girls. I'm not Hoss. It is my Dan Blocker sunglasses. Yes, friend, put on these sunglasses, and you'll be mistaken for the late oversized sex symbol from the Ponderosa.
Hey, I'd like a pair for my boyfriend, but I'll bet they're expensive.
How much would you pay for these glasses?
$1 million?
$5.95.
Only $595?
No, $5.95. I'll tell you what, since you've been in our commercial here today, I'll not only give your boyfriend a pair of Dan Blockers, but I'll give you one too, so you can look like twin dead TV stars.
Yes, I'd like to speak to someone. I'd like to voice my pleasure with your company.
All right, let me give you consumer response.
That sounds like a wonderful department.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't going to have a good day, but I think I will now that she mentioned it.
Consumer response, may I help you?
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley. And I'm calling to voice my pleasure with your company.
Okay.
And your product I came across in the marketplace, and I thought it was just wonderful to look on the front of that box of Quaker Oats and see a picture of Barbara Bush. I think that's very patriotic, and I immediately bought a box.
Okay. And this is on the Quaker Oats?
On the Quaker Oats box, they have that picture of Miss Bush. However, I would like to make a small suggestion.
Okay.
Can you take this down?
Sure.
Okay. Perhaps a little less rouge on the cheeks.
Okay.
And maybe a touch of lipstick and eyeliner. I mean, nothing flagrant to cheapen the image of our First Lady, Miss Bush.
Okay.
And how about a string of pearls and a nice brooch possibly would be nice, depicting the Republican Party symbol, the elephant, in rhinestones.
Where did you see this product, sir? I'm not familiar with this type of packaging being available.
On the front of the box, it's a round box,
Okay.
and there's a picture of Miss Barbara Bush on there.
All right.
I would like to strongly suggest, though, that you lose the hat. They have a picture of her that she has a hat on there.
Uh-huh.
I don't think the hat looks good. I've never seen Miss Bush wear a hat quite like that. It looks more like the hat that John Wayne would wear.
Oh, I think you're referring to the Quaker man.
No, ma'am, I'm referring to Miss Bush on the front of the Quaker Oats box.
Well, I don't think we have a picture of her on any boxes. Do you want to hold on while I check?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you.
Okay. Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
I did some checking for you. It is not Miss Bush on the packaging. That is our Quaker Oats man. That is our logo we use on all of our packaging.
Well, I feel so silly.
Oh, that's okay.
Well,
I can see how it would be similar.
Yeah. Well, then I would not put a strand of pearls on that.
Yes,
I think that would be bad.
Yes. Could I?
I'm so sorry. It just appears to be so much of a likeness of Miss Bush.
It does.
Yeah. I mean no disrespect, because I found her to be a very compelling woman. See, I didn't know, because I always eat cream of wheat.
Oh, sure.
That's the one with the picture of Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will
Thank you.
I'll pass on your comments.
Oh,
Appreciate
that's
you
very
calling us.
okay.
Thank you for calling.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
The next time you're frying up eggs for breakfast, or that chicken for the family dinner table, don't forget the lard. That's right, 100% pure lard. No artificial ingredients, no harmful chemicals or additives. Just 100% pure lard from pigs. There's nothing like boiling down a mammal to produce 100% pure lard. Straight from the boar to your door. For a taste that's out of this world.
Ooh-wee! This is some fine cooking, honey.
100% pure lard. Look for it in the animal oil section of your favorite food store. From Cholestico, a division of Burbank Eyelight Industries.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so angry? I just want to rip the lips off a carp. I'm having this big argument with my old lady. It's the same argument we have every year about this time. She gets all defensive and said, well, I guess you and Dub Meeker's gonna disappear every weekend fishing again, huh? And I pat her on the head. I said, you guessed her, Chester. And I split for some springtime angling. See, it's a fact of nature. Your women don't understand and appreciate the art of fishing. See, what women don't understand is fishing is more than just drinking beer and telling stories and coming home with your hands smelling funny. Like, you get to say things when you go fishing that you don't usually say. For example, when you're at home, do you ever get to use a sentence, how fresh is them maggots? No, sir. And where else but fishing can you lure your prey close by standing on a bridge and spitting in the water? Nowhere. And the stories you can tell. I remember once we caught a big catfish and kept him in a bucket of water. And we poured beer in the bucket. Well, pretty soon we throw him back in the lake. Well, he swam around real stupid-like for a few minutes. And then he swims back to the boat and asks if he could bum a cigarette. That's a true story, too. Wake up, America! No, thank you. In a lot of ways, walking into a bait shop is like walking into a law firm. I mean, Where else can you walk through a door and expect to find suckers, leeches, and night crawlers? I'm Earl Pitts of American. Be it so.
Welcome back to Riverfront Stadium. We hope you enjoyed the Trout Dairy halftime report. We're ready to start the Avis We Try Harder second half of the game. We couldn't get a sponsor for the kickoff, so the Bengals will take the ball on their own ABC 2020 20-yard line.
Cat, it looks like the Bengals are going to use the sugar huddle.
The Hawaiian Sugar Huddle, sponsored by the Hawaiian Cane Growers Association. Boomer Esiason crops back to throw, and it's Tim McGee for a First National Bank first down.
And Cal, the Miller Lite player of the down was Boomer Esiason.
Congratulations, Boomer.
Miller reminds you, when you drink, don't drive.
As we can see, the Bengals are driving, and they're speeding up the action with the Just Say No Huddle formation. Brought to you by the Citizens Against Substance Abuse.
And they pull off the Drawbridge Inn Motel draw play for another 10 yards.
And the Michelob Light player of the down is James Brooks. Remember, the night belongs to Michelob, so don't drink and drive at night.
Wait, there's some controversy on the field now as Icky Woods has dropped the ball.
And it's ruled, an All-State good hands fumble. However, they've gone to the Nestle Quick Instant Replay booth, and the call has been reversed. It's been reversed.
Apparently, Allstate failed to pay for the fumble sponsorship, so the ball still belongs to the Bengals.
And the Bud Light player of that down is Icky Woods. Remember, if you get arrested for drunk driving, don't say you had a Bud Light.
Well, the Bengal drive seems to be stalled now as the officials have thrown a black flag ant and roach killer flag on the field. After the penalty, it's a fifth down with 3 yards to go.
A lot of people out there thinking there is no fifth down in football, but tell them, Barb.
Ken, now there is. The NFL will do anything for a sponsor.
Certainly will.
And wait a minute, looks like Sam Weiss, the Bengals Wiki Wacky coach,
brought to you by the Wiki Wacky Toy Company,
is going to go for it on 5th down.
Sam is going to do it.
Looks like it.
And they're lining up with 4 Sony wide receivers.
I wouldn't expect that in this situation.
Well, Mike Brown couldn't pass up the money from Sony. And the NRA is really lobbying for that run and shoot, you know.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Okay, Boomer takes the snapper more snap from center. Makes a beautiful Dow prosthesis fake handoff to Brooks. And throws long to Eddie Brown for an AT&T reach out and touch someone. Touchdown!
And the Coors Light player of the down is Eddie Brown.
Congratulations, Eddie.
The Silver Bullet reminds you not to drink and do drive-by shooting.
Folks, don't forget that. At the end of the game, too, I will remind you, we'll select the Magic Johnson role model of the game who will win a one-day supply of Magic Johnson role model condoms.
And the extra strength Excedrin extra point is up. And
it's good.
It is good, yes.
And the Bengals lead 7-zip, and we'll be back with more action after this word from our sponsor.
External relations.
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley. I wanted just to call the EPA and say that I think that you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you. Could you hold on a minute?
Yes, sir.
External relations.
Yes, and I just wanted to call and say that I think the EPA is doing a wonderful job.
Well, thank you very much.
You've certainly made me aware of my responsibilities to the environment.
Well, thank you. We certainly are grateful to hear that.
Yes, I saw your commercial on TV, and it gave me, where the man is walking on the earth,
Yes.
And it gave me an idea for a saying to live by.
Well, that's great.
Well, you haven't heard it yet. I was going to tell you.
Uh-huh.
Where would we be without the planet Earth?
Well, that's all right.
You have to stop and reflect on that,
Yes, you do.
and think about that.
Right.
I think it's up to us as individuals to do his part in conservation and recycling.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right, or else it'll take us all away from here.
Like for me, you know, I shower every 5 days. I use the 5-day deodorant pad. Now, and if you had to shower more than every 5 days, they would have made a 2-day deodorant pad. So I shower every 5 days. And now I know what you might be thinking, that, well, if everyone did this, our landfills would be brimming with 5-day deodorant pads. Not if you use them as coasters.
Oh, that's great.
I've been wanting to call you for quite some time, and I found the time today to call.
Well, I thank you very much.
You know, a lot of people look at things and they ask why. I look at things and I ask, Mort, is that you? I've had people at my house, you know, and they'll remark, well, aren't these interesting coasters? And I'll tell them, well, these used to be 5-day deodorant pads that I used. And they seem to be in awe at my dedication to the environment. They kind of stare at me.
Sure.
You know, I don't mind if people stare at me. Makes me feel pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do people stare at you?
Oh, no.
No.
Not that I know of. I never noticed.
Yeah, sometimes you don't notice because they'll be staring from behind.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, a lot of products on the market are harmful and unnecessary.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that every 6 months, the human body exudes enough earwax to polish the chrome of a 1966 Plymouth Valiant?
No, I didn't know that.
That's true. I have a 1966 Plymouth Valiant. And if I don't clean my ears for 6 months, I go out to the driveway and I take a rag and I dig in my ears, I apply the wax on the chrome, wait 10 minutes, and then buff to a high glossy tone.
Well, I'm glad to hear it from you and all that sort of thing. So you give us another call, will you?
Oh, that's very nice of you to ask. And if I find the time one day, I might ring you up again.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Finally, a movie that has it all. It has gut-wrenching drama.
Willie, no. Just leave me alone, okay?
Listen, sweetheart, if you don't have sex with me, Uncle Ted's gonna drive you home. I swear it.
It has political intrigue.
William, what's this about Michelle Cassone?
It has twisted logic.
Don't worry about it, Will. I think I can get you off on a technicality.
What's that, Uncle Ted?
Well, doesn't the sign at the entrance to the compound clearly say, all trespassers will be violated?
It has incredibly twisted logic.
Yes.
Excuse me, Senator Kennedy, but in light of all that has happened, perhaps you would consider being a Jehovah's Witness.
Listen, I already told the police I didn't even see the accident. I don't know anything about it.
Don't miss the world premiere on HBO of Will and Ted's Really Excellent Adventure. From Burbank Broadcasting Pictures. You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me angry? I just want to tie Mr. Wizard down to a laboratory table and tease him with a Bunsen burner. I'm driving over here today to do this here commentary, and I think of 2 really good questions. Well, anyhow, I think they're good questions, because I don't know the answers. First question's about fast food. You see, this one place has commercials for 49-cent hamburgers. They say, our hamburger's going to be 49 cents every day. Well, my question is, the French fries are still 79, 89 cents. So when the last time you seen a potato cost more than a cow? Think about it. Something ain't right here. And the second question is scientific, though. How do they mine helium? How do you know where to dig for helium? Do you look for a mountain floating above the ground? And let's say you're a helium miner and you strike the mother lode. Well, how do you tell the people on the surface?
Hey, guys, I found a helium vein!
You know, one time me and Dub Makers throwing a backyard party for Earl Jr., we had a can of helium for balloons. Well, we started sucking helium and talking funny. It was hilarious. Well, Dub sucked a little too much helium and passed out. Of course, he was a lot easier to pick up, man. Big old fat guy full of helium ain't that bad to pick up. Helium is one of your more fun gases. Wake up, America! Remember, some people look at things the way they are and they say, why? Me? I say, how the hell should I know? What I look like, ain't you, man? I ain't. I'm Earl Pitts, American. Pitts off.
Second Southwest, may I help you?
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley, and I'm with the Pisgah Decency League. We are looking for certain toys that we have kind of put on our hit list. And I had called your store last year, and you had done very well, and we wanted to put a verification on your store, pending, of course, the fact that you do not have certain toys in the store. I'd like to query you on these toys. Do you have the Beanie Weenie Methane Gas Experiment Kit?
No, we don't.
Do you have the Pound Puppy's First Tapeworm?
Nope.
Do you have Just Like Daddy Goiter Truss?
No.
Do you have the Wet and Wild Barbie Brothel?
I don't think so.
Okay. Do you have the Matchbox Illegal Alien Smuggler Bakery Truck?
Nope.
Do you have Two Live Crew CNC?
Nope.
Do you have Toxic Decontamination Rub-a-Dub Dolly?
No.
Do you have the WWF All-Star Action Fight Fix Figures, steroids not included?
No.
Do you have the Tyco Baby Shivers Hypothermia Treatment Kit?
No.
Do you have the Cabbage Patch Germinating Fetus Doll?
No.
Do you have the G.I. Joe's Action Sit and Wait Saudi Arabian Sandbox?
No.
Do you have Tasco's Little Peeping Tom Telescope?
No.
Do you have Tyco's Days of Thunder Wall Crash Hospital Traction Set?
No.
Do you have Crayola's Maplethorpe crayons with 17 different skin tones?
No.
Do you have Baby Alive Needs a New Pair of Shoes Kitty Crap Shoot?
No.
I know they sound strange, don't they? Well, I'll tell you, these things should not be in the hands of children. Don't you agree? Do you have Little Baby B.O. doll with deodorant stick?
No.
Do you have Tyco's Dirty Picture Magna Doodle?
No.
Do you have the Little Queen Toddler Bidet?
No.
Do you have Nanny the Drug-Sniffing Doberman Narcotics Not Included?
No.
Do you have Little Tyke's Party Kitchen with Norman Bates Butcher Knife?
No.
Do you have My Little Pony Horse Hooey Stall Scraper?
No.
Do you have Rainbow Bright Action Stampede?
No.
Do you have Fisher-Price Junior Paparazzi Crazy Camera?
No.
Do you have the Play School Little S&L Bottomless Piggy Bank?
No.
Do you have Jolly Jumper Sideswipe Stroller?
No.
Do you have the Little Lassie Fake Puppy Barf and Doggy Drool?
No.
Do you have the Play-Doh Mr. Bill Cannibal Cookout?
No.
Do you have the Hot Wheels Repo Set?
No. Could you hold on for a second?
Yes, certainly. Oh, certainly, yeah.
Hello?
Do you have Saddam the Toddler Tyrant Doll, U.S. Embassy Not Included?
No.
Do you have Hush Little Baby Hostage Gang?
Nope.
Do you have from Lego the Inner City Tenement Tower with slumlord Stan Solomon doll with retractable leg to kick out babies sold separately?
No.
Do you have the Lincoln Log arson fire set?
Nope.
Do you have Holly Heave a lot?
No.
Do you have Little Embezzler Play Money Clip?
No.
Do you have Gay Dick Tracy Limp Wrist Communicator?
No.
Do you have the Breathless Mahoney Respirator?
Nope.
Do you have the NCAA Rule Infraction Papa Shot?
No.
Do you have, from Play School, the Weebles Salvadorian Death Squad?
No.
Do you have the Pound Puppies Foaming Rabies Babies?
No.
Do you have the Notre Dame Collegiate Roid Freak Dolls?
Nope.
Do you have My First Killer Shark?
No.
Do you have Make Me Pretty Cross-Dresser Set? Hello?
No.
You don't have that. Well, do you have from Silverado, You're a Good Man, Neil Bush doll?
No.
Well, do you have Barbie's Come of Age mini tampon kit?
No.
Okay.
Could you call back our store at another time because we're getting very busy right now?
Oh, I most certainly could. I want to thank you so much for helping me out on this. I think you've all passed the test, and we will give your store the seal of approval.
Okay.
And you've been very, very nice to speak to and very businesslike.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Okay.